Hey y'all, this is Misty Richard. I am 36 weeks pregnant today on May 9th. My due date is June 6th, and I am having baby number 7. It's a boy, and his name is Baby Benjamin. And that's my intro. I'm going to go ahead and do my intro clip, and then we'll get started on this vlog. Okay, so it's been a long time since I posted on this channel. I just want to say hi to the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. It means so much. If you're new to our channel, we have a daily vlogging channel, but it's been a little less daily because of lots of stress and things going on. But we are still posting a lot of videos every week. Go check that out. Banana Splits Vlogs -6 kids and expecting. And yeah, go subscribe over there if you want to get more of our family. We have 6 kids going on 7. Anyway, let's get started with this pregnancy. I'm gonna cut right to the chase and skip all of the background. We had an appointment yesterday at 35 weeks and 6 days, and I talked to the doctor, everything was fine, everything was normal, but he was asking me the normal routine questions that he asks, and I told him that the fetal movement had been, it was still there, but it was just more subtle. And he said that since it was more subtle, he decided to send me to an ultrasound to get checked out and make sure everything was going well. He said that since I am advanced maternal age, I'm 38 years old, over 35 of course, he wanted to just go ahead, better safe than sorry, and do an ultrasound and see what was going on. If anything, he said most of the time it's going to be nothing. But we went in for the ultrasound. The baby did a lot of moving. In fact, the doctor said, I quote, "Your baby was showing off." The next thing that they checked for was to make sure that the baby was practicing breathing. I don't really know how to explain that other than it's something they do every now and then. They don't do it continuously, but they're practicing inhaling and exhaling while in the womb. And the last thing that they checked for was the amniotic fluid. And the technician cannot give me any results. He just relays the information to the on-site doctor, and that doctor calls my doctor to give me information, and my doctor calls me, and I did not hear from my doctor last night, so I assumed everything was good. And whenever I called my doctor this morning, the doctor told me that baby was active, everything was good, except that my amniotic fluid is leaking, and he told me that it was at 5.2, and he said that normally anything under 5 is considered low. So I'm just above the low range of amniotic fluid. So he said basically that he wants to see me again on Friday and repeat the ultrasound. It's Monday, it's Tuesday now. It was Monday yesterday. So he wants to repeat the ultrasound, same exact thing, Friday morning at 8:45, and then I'm going to go directly to his office after the ultrasound, and he'll give me the results, and we'll find out what's really going on and what is next in this whole thing. If you don't know what it is to leak fluid, it basically means that my water broke early, but it's slowly leaking. I'm not like in active labor right now. So he kind of just wants to wait around and see. I need to continue to monitor the baby's movements between now and then, make sure the baby's still active. And also he told me that if there was any sudden major gush of fluid, then I need to call, or if I can't get a hold of him or something, go to the hospital. I'm sure I'll be able to get a hold of him. They do have like an emergency number. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. It looks like we're having a baby really early. Once the fluid starts leaking, and then once you get past 37 weeks, they're going to want to probably induce labor. So I don't know if he's going to, I guess I cannot speculate on what he's going to say Friday. He may say, hey, let's just give it a little bit more time. He may say, let's induce you now. Or he may say, how about we try to wait over the weekend and get you to 37 weeks, because I'll be 37 weeks officially next Tuesday. Now, all of this having been said, I have had some very mild contractions, but nothing that would send me to the hospital right now. I have noticed that there's more frequent Braxton Hicks contractions, and they're starting earlier in the day. And I've had a few more twinges, and maybe a little tiny twinge of pain here and there. But I'm definitely not in active labor, unless you just consider it active labor after the water breaks. But I think in this case, with a slow leak, you wouldn't consider it that. So the main thing that we need to watch for is making sure that there's not going to be... making sure that the baby is still active and the baby is doing well, and making sure that there's plenty of fluid to continue on with the pregnancy before we decide on induction. All right, so how am I doing? I'm doing okay. I've been a little sluggish, a little tired, and then this morning, since talking to my doctor, I've been a little like in shock because I'm like, things are going to happen a lot faster. I know that I will not be going to June 6th, my due date. That is not going to happen. I know I'm having a baby before then. So I'm kind of like, whew, I have so much to do. This morning I went crazy because my husband was working and I couldn't get in touch with him. I had to wait an hour and a half to hear back from him before I could even tell him what was going on. So this is very frustrating. He has a crazy job and he has crazy hours and he works a lot. So I'm hoping that everything works out with his job and that he's able to make it here and be here on time for the delivery. And of course, if we end up with a scheduled induction, then at least we can prepare and we can get him home for that. But otherwise, I'm not really ready, guys. By not really ready, what I'm saying is I'd love to have the house more in order, and I'd love to have things a lot cleaner and just more prepared. I mean, otherwise, I do have the baby's clothes out. They're washed. When you have baby number 7, you don't really set up a nursery anymore. I have everything available to me. Everything's there. But I just wish that I had a little bit more order in the house right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video for time's sake, because doing these videos, it's an extra video for me to edit, and it takes a lot of extra time for me to do these. So I'm going to try to keep them kind of short. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to check out our other channel, Banana Splits Vlogs. And yeah, we will see you very soon. I'm going to try to keep these videos more updated because there's so much going on. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.